Manza and Nana got married on a beautiful sunny day. They had just started their beautiful life together. Still glowing from the joy of their wedding day, they were still learning each other's rhythms, still figuring out whose turn it was to wash the dishes, still enjoying the sweetness of calling each other Mr. and Mrs. Then, everything changed. One morning, Manza noticed she was bleeding. Nothing alarming, at least, not at first. She shrugged it off as her monthly period. But days later, it no longer felt normal. The bleeding grew heavier, stronger, and different. Her heart whispered, "Something is wrong." She went to the hospital expecting answers, but nothing prepared her for what the doctor said. "Manza, you are pregnant." The room spun. Pregnant? While bleeding? How? The world tilted. Their face tightened. They feared they might be losing the baby. And then, something miraculous. A tiny heartbeat flickered on the screen, a life refusing to give up. She was put on progesterone injections, prescribed bed rest, and clung to hope. Every day became a prayer. And then, like a storm that suddenly stops, the bleeding disappeared. They thanked God. They thought the worst was behind them. Weeks passed by peacefully. No sickness, no strange symptoms, just quiet joy and expectations. Until one day, something shifted. Her belly, which had been growing beautifully, suddenly paused. Manza noticed it first, then Nana, then the doctor. The scan showed something troubling. The baby was not receiving enough blood. Something was blocking the flow through the umbilical cord. It was not enough to stop the pregnancy, but enough to slow the baby's growth. The strangest part? Manza's body showed no symptoms of any condition at all. No swelling, no headaches. Every machine screamed danger, but her body showed nothing. Week after week, she fought silently. Scans changed. Hope rose. Hope fell. But the baby kept holding on. Eventually, she broke down. She was tired, emotionally drained. She even skipped an appointment. The doctor called her. "Do not skip any more appointments. Your life and the baby's depend on it." And then came a week. At 36 weeks, everything exploded. She went in for yet another routine check. They checked her vitals. Her pressure skyrocketed. Her head pounded like drums. Within hours, she heard the word she feared most: preeclampsia. Dangerous. Deadly. "We need to take the baby out," the doctor exclaimed. She was rushed into emergency surgery. Fear in her eyes, courage in her heart. The room spun with voices, lights, and urgency. Fear wrapped itself around her, but so did courage. The surgery began. Minutes felt like hours. And then, a cry. Loud, strong. The sound that broke every worry, every fear, every silent battle they had fought for months. She held her baby close, tears falling. They survived. The miracle survived. But just as they thought the journey was over, the doctor walked back in. He said softly, "Manza, there's something I need to tell you." Manza and Nana tensed. They knew this wasn't just a routine update. The doctor took a steady breath and continued. "The condition we discovered at 36 weeks, it didn't start at 36 weeks. Then the doctor revealed the truth. It actually began around week 25, a time when Manza felt perfectly fine. He explained that normally, by week 25, the body gives warning signs: swelling, pain, something, anything. But in Manza's case, there was nothing. Not one symptom for 11 whole weeks. Her body stayed silent, even though it shouldn't have. Then came the part that made Manza's breath catch. The doctor looked at both of them and said, "If we had caught this at week 25, the medical protocol is to take the baby out immediately." He paused, then added softly, "But at 25 weeks, the chances of survival would have been very, very small. The doctor shook his head gently, almost still in disbelief. "The only reason your baby survived," he said, "is because the condition stayed completely hidden until the baby was fully formed." He wasn't giving them fear nor statistics. He was giving them something deeper, a miracle disguised as silence. He ended with a truth that settled deep into their hearts. "I can't explain why your symptoms never appeared. Medically, they should have. But because they didn't, your child is alive." Manza looked down at her newborn. Nana leaned close, and they both understood. Sometimes the greatest protection happens quietly, hidden, when no one even knows they need it. For with God, nothing shall be impossible. Luke 1:37. Some miracles shout, some whisper, some hide behind symptoms that don't show, until God chooses the perfect moment. If this story touched you, subscribe for more real-life miracles.